Why would it be so wrong for Jake Paul to dream of becoming a world champion? Sure, it might seem unconventional, especially since most world champions begin their boxing careers much earlier. Jake Paul was 23 when he transitioned from being a YouTuber to a professional boxer. And while critics are quick to point out that many of his opponents were past their prime or lacked elite boxing credentials, the truth remains he won. Naturally, criticism followed. Yet, Jake Paul still managed to rack up 6 consecutive victories before suffering his first career defeat to Tommy Fury. Since then, he's bounced back with 5 straight wins, including a notable victory over Mike Tyson last November. Now, he's preparing for his next challenge against Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. on June 28 at the Honda Center in Anaheim. So ahead of the bout, one unexpected tool that can help Jake Paul along this journey? A mindset technique once used by Mike Tyson himself. Just days ago, Marcel Klein, an American hypnotist and success coach, shared his session with Jake Paul online. Known for his modern, unconventional approach to hypnosis and goal setting, Klein has gained attention for helping individuals unlock their potential. During the session, he was heard telling Paul, "Everything you've been through now, your current mindset, whatever limiting beliefs you have, everything you've been through, that's your brain. I'm taking your body, and I'm putting a brand new brain. There's a new personality, and it has nothing to do with. It's just like a clean slate." During the session, Marcel Klein told Jake Paul, "We're gonna program that to just beef, pesos in the ring, like a total savage, no fear, never gets tired. And then we're going to merge that identity with your current identity. Then I'll give you something that turns it on. Anytime you go in the ring, it just turns on that identity. There's nothing in the world more powerful than that psychologically that someone could do." Moreover, considering Jake Paul has been working with him for the past 6 years, Marcel Klein asked, "Isn't it funny how far you've come? How fast?" Jake Paul, seated on a couch, nodded in agreement, recalling, "Yeah. You were like, hey, you need to say your goals out loud and go all in. Think bigger." Klein then turned to his audience, underlining the core principles of greatness. To be the best at anything in the world requires unbelievable self-confidence. Doesn't matter what other people think. You do not care. You believe in yourself. The second thing is you have to be obsessed. You have to be passionate about it. Because at the end of the day, if you aren't passionate, someone else will come take your spot. And his words underscored the exact mindset shift he was helping the 11-to-1 boxer develop. Further praising the 28-year-old's transformation, Klein continued, "Nobody wants that world championship belt more than Jake. I've worked with many people who are the best in the world at what they do, and I can tell you it's the same thing across the board. It's the same amount of self-belief. They have a big vision. They think massive, and they are 100% passionate about what they do every day." He then closed with a powerful truth. Every single person who's the best in the world at anything is doing it unselfishly. They're not thinking about themselves. They're doing it because there's a purpose behind it. And that's what Jake has. And in case you're wondering whether this method really works, Mike Tyson himself used this exact mental reprogramming approach during his prime, which he detailed in his autobiography, crediting it as a key to becoming a world champion. Jake Paul will stop at nothing to reach his ultimate goal. In his autobiography, Undisputed Truth, co-written with Larry Sloman, Mike Tyson detailed the psychological foundation that shaped him into a world champion. He wrote, "Cus D'Amato was all about manipulation, psychological warfare. He believed that 90% of boxing was psychological and not physical. Will, not skill." When Tyson was just 15, Cus began taking him to a hypnotherapist named John Halpin, whose office was on Central Park West. There, Tyson would lie on the floor while Halpin guided him through deep relaxation and read aloud affirmations that Cus had written, each suggestion crafted to mold Tyson into the fighter he was destined to become. I'm not telling you this because I'm trying to make you believe you're something that you're not, Halpin would say during sessions. I'm telling you this because you can actually do this. This is what you were actually born to do. Mike Tyson recalled how Halpin eventually taught them how to enter a hypnotic state without help.